Howdy, howdy, hey. Here I am all caked up on a Saturday with nowhere to go. I just felt like saying that. I think I have a cake. I've never really checked, but I've just heard this saying lately. All caked up but nowhere to go. How we doing? It's way cooler. I can finally play a good chunk of this mod now without absolutely melting and catching my computer on fire. Is that the end of the British summertime for me? I don't know. My garden is overflowing with vegetables and fruit at the moment. It's amazing. Been enjoying some very fresh baby potatoes today. You can see the things I've been growing in my garden on the Discord, by the way, in the media section. Hello, Danielle. Danielle the Wizard Fleshlight is with us. Hello, Red. And Ash. And Ruby. And Sass. And Abdullah. If I'm saying that correctly. I think I am. Said hello earlier. You have the whole bakery, because I say so. I've been playing a lot of beginner Stardew with Karen recently. I started a new playthrough on Grandpa's farm in Stardew Valley Expanded. And oh my god, am I getting a fresh perspective on the game that I haven't had for a long time. Because Napoleon's playthrough was very unorthodox. He didn't do any traditional farming and started 5 years in after marrying everyone in town. So starting from the bottom has been like, now I feel an incentive to make more vanilla Stardew guides. Because I'm sort of living it now. And I'm like, and you can't stop playing it. When you get going, it's just like a bit more, do a few more things. I'm reliving it, it's great. SassW has been a JoJo member for 4 months in a row. Apparently you're in gold rank now. If you weren't in gold rank before. Were you in gold rank before? You were in gold rank. If you only just arrived in gold rank, well done. You've got access to the VIP sections in your local JoJo mods now. You can probably... I don't know what's in them. I've never been in them. Napoleon, do you know what's in them yet?
After extensive research, I have discovered that most of the VIP sections are indeed broom closet.
That's not what we're supposed to be selling here. Get out of here.
What? You want me to lie? There's a strip club in there.
Oh god. Why did I ever put Napoleon in charge of memberships? He's not a salesman. Anyway, you too can upgrade your JoJo membership at any time for the low price of a couple of bucks. It's mainly for you. It's not a profit-driving incentive for me. It's like, hey, you want some emojis? You want to show that you love the channel? Become a channel member. Yeah, I think you bullied yourself into it. Like, if I remember it correctly, you were like, I was like, what, you can't afford a couple of bucks? What's going on? And you were like, here's my entire yearly expense report, Mr. Turin. And showed me like all of your outgoings, and then in the end decided to put yourself overdrawn to get a membership. I was like, what the hell's going on? You can't get a JoJo membership? Well, you can be a Ko-fi supporter, if that is any consolation. That one gets you on the end of videos on McTackleberry's fridge, and access to our VIP section on the Discord. That's the 2 main ways you can support this channel, Ko-fi and channel memberships. Hello, Becca. Welcome. Speaking of caked up, here's Becca. I can't confirm that. I'm just speculating. I'm making that up. Don't sue me. Alright, let's get into the game, shall we? I don't have inside information into people's cakes. Sass is the weird facts master? Stop gaslighting me. Stop gaslighting me.
What the hell's going on? Hello. How are you doing, fair people of the internet?
Hello, Hadley. You and the family having a nice day?
Yes, it's very nice and cozy in here. It's autumn. I'm wearing my favorite backpack. Thanks to the fashion sense mod.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been wearing that quite a lot.
I like it. I could wear a scarf if I wanted to.
So we're looking at the Adventurers Guild expansion. We're carrying on with that today. Have to go and suffer some more Gabriel. I believe we just need to go up there and see him to see what's... Somebody has sent us rocks. Thank you, old man. I tell you what, it's a hell of an experience playing, like, rock bottom, beginner Stardew Valley, and then coming back to your, like, super old perfection farm. Everything is so easy and possible with a farm like this. I think we want to get a crop in as well. I don't think we... Oh, it's the 21st of fall. We can't grow anything now. That's a bummer. Could have grown the town a bunch of pumpkins.
I already did that between streams anyway. I tend to supply everybody in town with produce when the game's not on. People like pumpkin pie.
Oh, that's nice. Hadley, my beloved, screams Ash.
Whoa, keep your pants on, Ash. Jeez. Keep it in your pants now.
Let's head on up to the Adventurers. I'm in walking mode, of course, because Karen has no means of transportation. But, and you also have a portal that can take you there as well. I mean, like, F walking. Pros don't walk. Just hold those rocks aloft above your head. Why not? I was like relearning so many things. I was like, how can I water more efficiently? How can I water with a watering can quickly? And I was like, I feel like this could be a video about not how to water your crops properly. Because there were like little shortcuts I was like reliving and figuring out about how to get it done. Oh god. This upbeat music. Silly.
Farmer Hadley! Yay! Silly happy!
I forgot about the silly voice.
Gabriel sleep! Silly scared to wake! Silly poisoned! What the? God damn it, girl! Stop touching my butt!
Oops, sorry, Hadley. I just had to rush over here when Gabe told me you found something about Silly's family. Hi, Silly.
Silly loves Zinnia! Zinnia is my main hoe!
You mean what? You can understand Silly? So can I. I mean, no I can't. Wow, that's amazing. I love you too, Silly. I definitely don't use you as a sex toy when no one's looking. Gabe's asleep. Haha. Typical of him. He likes to stay up all night doing work. What an incel! I mean, I tell him it's not healthy, but he'll never listen. Wake up, Gabe!
Zinnia?
We're here, Gabe. You told us to come and listen to what you found out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Come sit down.
Alright, Gabe, we're ready. Let's hear what you found out.
So according to this book, slimes and humans once lived in peace during the founding of Stardew Valley.
Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting a cinematic like this.
The slimes were an isolated species until humans discovered them during the creation of the mine system. The slimes had created a diverse and complicated network of ecosystems in the ground that lied underneath Stardew Valley. Oh, it's a little bit janky. The slimes were overjoyed to have new visitors. They spoke to the set. That's your granddad there. He had pink hair in life. It's my guess.
We help you!
The slimes welcomed the humans with their special item, the slime heart. It was created with all the love the slimes had to offer, and it had the ability to heal most any wound. For years, humans and slimes lived in harmony. But times soon became tough. The villagers needed the slime heart. The slime heart took weeks to produce when it was made by the slimes, but the humans, they figured out how to create it in minutes. They just needed the slime residue to do it. And so, with a heavy heart,
Hello, human!
Don't do it. Don't murder that slot. He moided it.
That's awful!
Sob!
Firmly grasp the slot. Apparently, slimes have been aggressive to humans. They killed them. Wow, human beings killing innocent creatures for profit? Who would have thought? It's never been done before, has it? I guess so.
Then I guess I know what we have to do. This town must see that Chili's a nice slime. We have to rebuild our bond.
it isn't that simple, Zinnia, you silly fuck. Over time, the slimes evolved to have a language not understandable by a normal human.
So, Hadley can understand silly. Hadley can help us.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I guess so. He is caked up on a Saturday. It just feels weird not having a scientific or tactical solution. Could the problem really be fixed through friendship?
It can, Gabe. I mean, we don't live in a world where all of our superpowers are poised to press a button to shoot nukes at one another in order to maintain peace. It's all balanced on friendship, and friendship alone. Hadley, you should get closer to Silly. Once Silly's gotten closer to you, we can plan an event where we show the town that slimes aren't really all that mean.
Friendship is magic, Gabe, don't you know?
I believe in you, Hadley. Let's end this war once and for all.
There's really only one thing we can do. Help the town believe in Silly. This is not Hadley's voice. Hadley's internal monologue voice was very different. I should work towards increasing my friendship with Silly. What the hell was that? I don't sound like that. Silly wonder if slime miss Silly. Do Hadley think of her slime miss Silly? How the hell should I know? Hello there.
Oh! Hi, sorry about that.
That guy's always tired. What do I have to do? Oh, we're giving Sophia a fairy garden. Increase your friendship level with Silly. Do you like coffee?
Thank you. Silly really likes coffee.
Gabe probably likes coffee. Yeah, that's probably his favorite thing, isn't it? Let's have a look. Where are they? God damn, not very good close with Marlon. Gabriel. Yep, he loves coffee. And Silly likes coffee. Well, well, well. And when are their birthdays? Any birthdays coming up? No. You want to be the reckless auntie. You are a flashlight, Danielle. You know this. This is your purpose. This is a reference to what Danielle does with her modding in her spare time. Not me being a misogynist. Slime rearing commune when. Right, so we gotta increase our friendship. That's it. But we don't really know what they like. Oh, is Demetrius wearing a backpack?
It's good to take a break from work every now and then. And my wife is a tremendous bitch.
Wow, Demetrius!
I guess that's kind of difficult. I'm joking. She's not a bitch. I was just being edgy like the kids on TikTok. The heterosexual couples that like to make fun of one another. My wife needs to get in the kitchen, etc. I don't think you should be watching that stuff, Demetrius. Sounds stupid.
An anti-flashlight. Hello, Susan. Come back. We're brandishing a sword at you. Leaves keep finding their way into my house. Good thing I have a broom. Hexus has been a member for 10 months in a row. Welcome to Joja VIP level. Wow. Now you get access to, Napoleon, what do you get access to at this level?
What?
What do you get access to at Joja VIP level?
Oh, flipping heck, stop calling me in for this shit. I don't know, you get a discount at your local Joja Mart and a kiss from Morris.
Why don't you know? I told you to, like, sort this out.
Look, I've got a lot of things on my plate, alright? I've got the Mandalorian living on my safe hole now. He's a right handful.
I don't know what that has to do with it. That sounds like a terrible excuse to me. What's Zinnia doing by here? Hello, Zinnia. Would you like a mushroom? A gift for me. Wow, it's very nice. It's Robin's birthday. Not that I think that matters. I think we've long since become friends with Robin. Reject Demetrius. Return to Robin. Imagine hating your partner. Why is it like that? Heterosexual TikTok is like, my wife's dumb! I saw a video where a guy literally went, my wife enjoying a day off. Except she needs to cook for me. And he like drags her out of bed and throws her down the stairs. Like it's a dummy. And I'm like, that's the joke. That's the joke. Downloading Devious Valley again to destroy Demetrius with my huge peepee. Wow, Danielle Sanders just said that, not me. I need to look at Devious Valley. Sounds like good material for a video.
Sometimes when I'm walking, I see little squirrels or frogs pop out of the bushes. And also Maya Lewis. I wish I could pet them, but not Maya Lewis.
Hello, Sophia, you caked up hottie. Hadley clapped Sophia down by the river.
What the hell? No, I didn't. She's very attractive, though. In a very youthful kind of way. I've been watching too much hentai. I gotta get out of here.
We need to actually give stuff to Sophia. We were working on the request. We need to give her some fairy seeds. And some fairy stone. I don't know how we're going to get fairy stone. Anybody know you can get fairy stone real easy? I know we got some fairy seeds hanging around somewhere. And I believe fairy dust is made with diamonds. So we might be able to make some of that. Too bad we've only got 7 days left of autumn because we could have grown some stuff that would have made for good gifts. We might be able to hand out fairy roses, though. I'm fairly certain people will like those. But we'd have to do that at the end of the month, so. Hetero cis male. My wife can't cook. Haha, she's not a real woman. What? Me cook? No, I'm a man. I really miss my mommy. She also likes puppy fish. She likes puppy fish. Do we have puppy fish? Maybe we can fish them up. Head on over to the orchard. Grab some fairy roses. Could be good gifts. So, I've been having some pretty weird dreams lately. Sometimes I'm semi-lucid. Anybody had any weird dreams lately? When I'm somewhat lucid in dreams, I always go to my, like, go-to ability. I always tend to, when I realize I'm dreaming, I tend to have super strength. Everything turns to caramel and I can just pull everything to pieces and throw people, and I'm also pretty invulnerable as well. Happens every now and then. I had a weird dream recently where I was like in a tunnel system and there were a lot of people there and it was semi-lucid. So I was kind of like, what is going on? And I spoke to somebody and I was like, where are we? And they looked really confused as well, which was the frightening part. And they were like, I don't know. And I pulled my mobile phone out. And this is something I've been doing in dreams recently, is using my phone. I wasn't doing this before. And I opened up my phone and I used Google Maps, and Google Maps was like all in red text, was like, I have no idea where you are. And I was like, is this a dream? So I just turned towards a wall and just stuck my hand on the wall and ripped the wall down. And I was like, yeah, this is a dream. I always have super strength when I'm lucid. It's like one of my dream abilities.
Dreams.
I feel like I'm traveling the multiverse in my dreams. I really do. I'm definitely getting laid more in other multiverses. I was having a threesome the other night. I think we were taking turns or something. When it was my turn, I woke up. I was like, fuck you. I could have been more involved from the beginning, but you know. You fly in your dreams, you're a flyer. Omni-geodes have fairy stones. Okay. A lucid dream is basically when you realize you're in a dream. And if you can do it, then you have all the powers of the Matrix, basically. It's insane. The only problem is you've got a limited amount of time before you wake up. That's the only problem. That's the downside. So we can harvest all these and give these to people as gifts. We've got the seeds for Sophie. I wonder if we've got any Omni-geodes we can crack. Where's the best place to get Omni-geodes? How are we going to get this many fairy stones for her? Oh, it's only 5. I thought it was 50. Drop off fairy dust. Let's go home and make some fairy dust. Hi, Jojo CEO. Hello. I wasn't aware I was the CEO, but you have promoted me, so I will accept this. I'll happily do it. I, unlike Elon Musk, will probably not make cringe tweets every now and then. Dreams are basically a game. I feel like they're a look into the multiverse sometimes, I really do. The only thing that's always off about them is like ways you can tell that you're dreaming is taste and smell. You can never taste or smell anything. That's always a big giveaway. We got diamonds in here. Where be that fairy dust? Where is that fairy dust? I do not see fairy dust. I am fairy dust blind. There it is. Ah! Isn't that convenient? We have an abundance of fairy roses at our disposal as well, so we'll wait until we harvest those. But how long do I have? I might just do that early. And just say screw it to the honey. How many do I need per? Only 1. I only need 5, so I'll just get 5 fairy roses. Yeah, crystallarians with a fairy stone. That's a great idea if we can just get 1. You're never in control when you have lucid dreams. You need to work on it. It's almost like something you get better at over time. Sometimes like the most surreal experience I ever had with lucid dreaming was like it was a mix of a lucid dream and sleep paralysis at the same time. That shit was crazy. Basically, I was in dreamland somewhere, and all of a sudden, everything I was afraid of started emerging into the dream at the same time. I was traveling up almost like a lighthouse, and it was filling with water, and I could see sharks in the water, and I was like lucid, and I was like, why are sharks coming in? Because I've always had like that open water fear, and I could hear my father as well, and I don't like my father. And I was like, why are these two things combining at the same time? What the hell is going on? I broke through the dream to find myself lying in the bed. And I looked to my right, and my bed covers were basically over somebody very short next to the bed. Like just on top, like just draped over them. And I just smacked them really hard. And it... ungodly scream came out of it, and this blinding light, and I was just like, holy crap. And then I double woke up. I woke up in my bed in the exact same position. I was like, who needs drugs? Who needs drugs? Who needs drugs in this life? Don't need a scythe. Turn that off. Yeah, but those are the kinds of dreams I have, and that's like probably one of the easier ones to explain. So the IG dream was Stardew Valley. Where? This dream sounds crazy, if you can call it a dream. It's almost like you could interpret it as some weird creature trying to siphon something out of my dreams, sat next to my bed, and I caught it and slapped it around the face, and it was not happy. That's what it felt like. There's been a few times in that room where I've had the sleep paralysis demon. Like, the first experience I had was not a convenient experience because Chib had... every time Chib had come to visit, weird things had happened in this room. Like, it was almost like whatever it was obsessed with Chib. I took the piss out of it for a while and mocked the idea of ghosts and whatnot. And then one night I sleep in there and I wake up with something full on staring me right in the eyes on top of me. Black silhouette. And that's classic sleep paralysis. Didn't know it at the time, but oh my god, that was terrifying. Sleep paralysis is terrible. If you don't get enough REM sleep, chances are you might trigger some sleep paralysis and experience that. Your Wi-Fi is fucking with you? Stream keeps stopping for me, so I'm out. I would persist if I were you. Maybe use mobile data on your phone or something if you have it. Mobile data is usually better than Wi-Fi. Right, let's make some fairy dust. Once had a hero, Academia, Stardew Valley dream. Vincent was Deku and Kent was Dio from JoJo's Adventure. Whoa, okay. I'm not really afraid of dreams. But sometimes I see some dark shit. Like recently, just the other night, I saw some evil stuff. Like, this is why I think I'm traveling when I'm in dreams, because I was experiencing some dark shit in one dream. I was just looking off into a different room, don't know where I was, and there were some people beating the shit out of some random girl in a room. I don't know what was going down. I only got a glimpse into what was going on there. I had a conversation with somebody involved as well, and it felt like one of those conversations where you're trying to, like, not trigger them. That was some dark stuff. Five, thank you. So we've got the five. All we need now is a fairy stone. Do we have any geodes lying around? No. No! I'd worry more about getting sleep paralysis, but that just means you've just got to make sure you get some good sleep, you know? Sleep paralysis is bad juju. Okay, off to bed for today. Sometimes you just get a really scary dream and you wake up and you feel really scared. You know? I hate those ones. You've got to turn the light on for the rest of the night, you feel really uncomfortable. But I've had a lot of awesome dreams as well. I can remember I had this dream once where I punched some werewolves. They were following me. I just absolutely obliterated them. Kicked the crap out of them. Some of the dreams more magnificent. Like, I had amazing ideas for stories. Like the other night, I just had this dream about. I can't even remember it now. A lot of people get really good ideas from dreams. That's all I'm gonna say. She's going to socialize in town for a bit. Meaning she's off to get clapped by Demetrius or some random guy. I've never drowned in a dream. Can't say I've done much water stuff other than sharks punching sharks and not liking sharks. Oh, you get bugs everywhere with sleep paralysis? That sounds terrible. I get waking dreams a lot. I wake up in my bed with the dream still half happening. So I get scared and get out of the bed and try to get away, only to realize I'm naked with a blanket around me in my bedroom. I have this problem with, like, if I'm only wearing boxer shorts when I go to bed sometimes, or if I don't wear boxer shorts, I will always end up naked in the dream. It's really inconvenient, and I spend most of the dream trying to find clothes. I'm not sure if that's another ability I have as well, because sometimes, like in the past, I'll grab like a bokken, because I have a few bokkens, and then all of a sudden I've got the bokken in the dream, like I took it in with me. That's happened to me before now. It's the power of the human mind. I wonder, I bet Silly would like a prismatic shard, so we'll just give him that. We got prismatic shards on tap now, so it's easy to make friends with people. In fact, we should take a bunch. That'll be the easy street way to get friends with these people.
We're on Easy Street now, baby.
We gotta go find a fairy stone. We have much love to give these animals. But not you, chicken. You don't get love. Papa! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Holds out a huggable plushie. All this dream stuff makes me glad I can lucid dream. Nothing happens that I don't want to. That's the best thing about lucid dreams. I mostly kick the crap out of stuff in my lucid dreams. Like, some guy was like threatening me and I was like, dude, I'm invulnerable. What are you talking about? And they were like, oh, sorry. We'll mess with you. Age Jojaberry Row? What the hell? What is that? This nightmare substance. That doesn't look right. Oh no, I've cocked up my inventory. Or have I? No, it's not that bad. We can fix it. What are we eating in here? This singular truffle.
Let's go see Silly.
Evil Smurfs. No, that I have not heard before. Drowning in dreams is the worst. I never experienced that. I got sports drink honey once. Ha! It's always about clothes. You're right. If you didn't take off at least one article of clothing, were you really dream? I constantly have university dreams where I'm either going to university, getting ready for university, or doing something in university. Don't know why. That's always happening to me. Let's drink some espresso. Remember, when you're eating food, just right click anywhere, then press Y, and it saves you a ton of time. You can eat food a lot quicker that way. Hello, Jolene, Jolene. Surprised to see me here, Hadley. No, we're not. Hello, Silly. Would you like a prismatic shard?
Wow, so fun. Thank you. Silly loves.
You better love it. Anyone else here? Where are they? Do they appear on the map? The nearest at the beach. Ah, they're both at the beach. Any more dreams? Also, remember guys, if you see a toilet but don't remember going to the bathroom, it's a trap. Wake up. What? I had a dream once which felt like really made me feel like I was in a simulation, because I was in some area where nothing had any texture, and it looked like mesh objects which had yet to be given texture, and everything was white. I was picking up objects off the ground that looked like were unfinished objects in a computer game. That one was interesting. Oh, it's community center day. Let's go hang out with the goody two shoes on community day, shall we? Anybody want some grapes? Here, have some grapes, Kent.
Hey, now this is a really great gift, thanks.
It's community day, the only day we ever come in here.
During fall, I may sometimes take trips to the forest to gather mushrooms. I also gather mushrooms at the wizard's tower. I wish Victor enjoyed mushrooms as I did.
Oh, that went somewhere. Hello, Marlon. How are you doing?
Winter is coming. Winter is coming. When you get old enough, you'll be able to feel it in your bones. We went from Northern to Scottish pretty quickly.
He took his coat off. That's a nice touch. Have you been playing Terraria? No. I have a very bizarre and scary dream where a flying bone was chasing me, and when I wake up, I feel so scared and stupid. Like, really? A flying bone? I once had a dream where I was back in middle school and I immediately woke up. Sometimes I'm like in doing something school related and I go, I am 35. I am not in school. Stop this. Like, stop making me do this. Why is it always school? What is it about school? It's so important.
Bought a new extra clip yesterday. I broke my copper one cutting down trees in this here forest.
You're not in a forest, Andy.
Upgrading your tools. Would you shut the hell up? I know about upgrading tools, Andy. God damn. Well, sure is nice everybody's using the community center for once. Let's go find the siblings.
You've been playing Core Keeper? Flying Skull Pet. If you ever go to sleep with no clothes on, make sure your butt hangs off the bed. Gotta give the sleep paralysis demons and under the bed demons a little surprise. I don't get heavily sexual dreams all that often. They're very rare for me. Very rare. Where did they go? Did they go there too? No, they wouldn't have gone there. They've disappeared. Did they go there? Can't see them on the map now. Well, this is a pain in the butt. Perhaps we can get a fairy stone. Oh wait, we could probably get a fairy stone from the Junimo Woods if I'm correct. Let's head over there. I think the vendor there sells one. It'd help if you get on the horse. I tell you, this next big update from Flash is going to be huge. The Castle Village update is going to do a lot. It's the magnum opus, you know? It's the journey's end for everything Flash has been wanting to do. It's going to be a big deal. Oh wait, I'm taking the long way. Was there a face on Ginger Island? Oh, they're on Ginger Island, those little bastards. It'd be nice if you could do anything with a community center, really. Oh, wrong one. We want to go to the Junimo Woods. For what we... For the, oh, For what we actually need, the price isn't that much of a problem. Here we are. Apples and his girlfriend, Peaches.
Found mushroom near home. Apple's friend take.
Why is everyone talking about mushrooms today? There we go. 3 fairy stones. Almost there. Maybe we come back a different day. It'll just resupply us. Just need to dunk one in a crystallarium and maybe check to see if there's any more on sale tomorrow. Well, we'll dunk 2 in crystallariums. Because we need 2. Wait, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Because then we don't have 1 left. Let's just put them all in crystallariums. And we'll double our money. Get the Galdorian cough drops out of these crystallariums here. 3 days. You gonna run out of time on this? No, we'll be good. It'll all work out. We can drop off the other stuff in the meantime. What's moved from here? Never had an intimate dream before. I feel like you can only really experience that what you've experienced in real life, because like I'm sure like if you've never, for some bizarre reason, never touched a butt, you wouldn't know what a butt felt like in a dream. But of course you've touched your own butt, so that's a workaround. Anyone else feel like intimacy is overrated? It's like, oh, I want to feel someone's butt, and then you feel your own butt, and then you feel someone else's butt, and you're like, wow, that feels almost exactly the same, except yours is bigger. What a letdown. Oh, but then again, I have touched butts which have been like angel soft, like nothing I've ever touched before, so. What am I saying? Think about what you're saying, folks. Otherwise, you'll end up like me. With verbal diarrhea.
Butt touching.
Are we gonna track down the siblings on Ginger Island, if they're still there? They are not still there. I keep missing these 2 all day. Where have they gone? Oh, they're on their way home. We're hot on their heels. Girl butts are the... I feel like most butts just feel the same. I don't know what it is. Well, maybe I've just touched butts that were too similar. I don't know. What am I saying? Touchly Butley. That's my name. Butt Touchly. Hello, I'm Butt Touchly. Where are they at now? Dream me is the silent protagonist with 0%. You're Link in your dreams. Where are they going? Where are they? Why is it so hard to find these guys? Got them on the map. Christ, the movies look so good. There they are. Should take them to the movies. Can we take Silly to the movies?
For me, well, thanks. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep, loved items. We'll just feed them prismatic shards. Where are we at with the newbies? getting there. We're getting some horror action. See if we can take him to the movies. What's on at the moment? Mysterium? Don't know if they'll like Mysterium. I have a degree in butt touching. I wish. Now boobs, if you don't have boobs, nothing feels quite like boobs. I think that's why guys, I feel like that's why the patriarchy constantly obsesses over boobs and won't let women show them, is because they're jealous that they don't have them. It's like men are privileged and can do whatever they want except have boobs. So they force women to hide them and covet them. Someone else said that to me once. That's not my theory. I thought that was excellent. What do you mean? Does that mean? Not on my watch, damn it. We're going to the movies. A cutscene? Oh, it's Claire.
Hello, Hadley.
Hey, I knew you'd show up. Stay away from my bitch. I mean, co-worker.
Too late, we're already dating. Claire's my girlfriend.
Martin and I just started this new theatre job. I love it here. Would you like to cut a hole in the bottom of a popcorn container and watch a movie with me? Hey, don't do that in front of... I feel the same way. This place is a lot better than working at Joja.
Oh, this is great.
Our name tags have these fancy stars. He needs to sound more like a nerd.
How may we help you? I don't think it's a bad thing to have small boobs. Think about it. If you want to run a marathon, do you really want 2 sacks hanging off your chest? You know? Embrace it. Plus, everybody's about butts anyway, so just do squats. Boobs are great, but, you know, everybody's obsessed with butts. There we go.
A mysterious movie. I wonder what this will be about.
Oh, I love this line by here.
Get lost. I'm busy rubbing elbows with the governor.
I really must bring the missus out for soup and a movie.
He's got a mistress. The governor's got a mistress. It's tasty gossip, folks. Okay, there's something invisible there. What is that? It smells like buttered popcorn. What? What was Zinnia like? Probably like a star drop sorbet. Sorbet? Let's go. See, I was somebody on TikTok did this like clothing swap where they were like wearing a hoodie, and she falls back on the bed and then she suddenly got massive yabos and they look amazing, and she's in a dress, and it turns out she's wearing one of those fake boob plate things that you can wear. Looked amazing, and I was just like, surely that would be so much more convenient than having boobs, being able to take them on and off. If you ever feel bad about having a slight chest, just get one of those boob plates. They go all the way up to your neck. Play around with them, enjoy them for a while. Understand how annoying it is to have 2 sacks hanging off you eventually, and then go back to having a convenient sized chest. Mysterium. The abstract film made by Rasmodius. A faint silhouette in the dark. A sleep paralysis demon.
I'm confused.
Zinnia does not like this film. But she does like her sorbet. The desolate, unknown void of space where untold horrors await. And Andrew Tate lives. That's what his name is. That guy was relevant and cancelled so fast. I don't even know how to feel about it. A variety of disjointed otherworldly scenes play out.
You pop a boner.
Yeah, detachable boobs. That's basically what I'm going on about. Oh, that plate is felt like a giant gummy bear hugging you. Oh, really? I might get one. Just just for the sake of like, I have boobs now.
I know what it's like. I've lived.
Never wanted boobs though, because like, I'm not transgender or anything, and I see the impracticality of them.
The evil crane game blocker, man.
Basically her brother would have liked that better. Well, we'll bring him to watch it next. Do we get any points for that? Yeah, we got some. We'll bring Gabriel to it. He'll probably enjoy it more then. Per Zinnia's recommendation. Lady Turin. Yes, my face app version of myself always ends up being really hot. Not always, but most of the time. Some days I'm like, ugh. Some of the combination. That stuff's scary though, because like I've used it on family members, and like my nan looked like a younger version of my mum. My mum looked like her father. And my sister looked like a family member she didn't want to look like. And it was hilarious. Well, sibling. Chib prefers gender neutral pronouns and whatnot. I'd like to put a topaz on my great-grandfather's tombstone. What? Please deliver it to me. She wants a topaz to do what? Well, that'll help us get friends with Zinnia. Give her a topaz. If you're ever on the Discord, you might spy a face app picture of me as Lady Turin. If I ever get bored, I sometimes do that. We'll get a topaz ready for her. And yeet these, because I don't need them. Ah, there's my mushroom. My mushroom brings all the boys to the yard. No one else is hot? Well, that's a bit harsh. We need more than one hottie. Must be a topaz in here, right? No topazes. Well, we can buy one in the Junimo Woods. That solves that problem. Getting pricey being friends with these people. At least we could eat prismatic shards at them. Easy enough. In fact, I'm just going to carry around those as a stack so we can make friends with everybody. It's late. Time to get Haley's cake. Haley doesn't like prismatic shards, though. That's the funny thing. She's one of the few characters that don't, I believe. So far this mod seems to blend quite seamlessly with the game. Like, it doesn't take too much of your time up. I think I wanted something that was more like, get in there and kill so many of these and kill so many of those and find this and find that. But it's fine that it integrates with the game as well. Haley's caked up on a Tuesday, covered in filth. Got any pink cake for you, Haley? Do you like melons, Haley? Nope. Haley doesn't like fruits and veg. Honestly, being trans is weird because I used to hate skirts, but I realized that I could wear skirts and be perceived as male, and it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, be what you want to be. I just wish people weren't so violent about it. That's the one problem that we have, is that it's okay if people want to be like, I don't get this, but it's the fact that people get so violent about it that's the real problem. More of us would be gender fluid, etc. if it went for the massive downsides and persecution you get. I don't want this mega bomb. Alright, so we want to take Gabe to a movie. We're waiting on our fairy stones. Can't huck another prismatic shard at the pair of them though. And silly. Yeah, hey, I know what Haley likes. Don't tell me what I like about Haley. I just forgot that she didn't like melons. How dare you? Haley's the OG for me. Oh look, it's Lance.
The first Slash could certainly use some of your talents.
Stop saying the same thing every time I see you, Lance. You want a prismatic shard, Lance?
Ah, what a remarkable gift, thank you.
Dresses should have pockets. Women put up with, like, female people, female fashion, very pocketless. It's a bad idea. Oh, we've given Gabe 2 gifts, so we can give Zinnia a prismatic. Potentially. She's not here. Where is she? At 8:30 in the morning. She's outside. Near Linus. Running around with a prismatic shard. Yeah, I went to a festival yesterday and one of the booths was a Trump 2024 booth. Really glad I chose not to wear my Pride overalls and glasses. Oh jeez, do they not know what's going on with him? Like, he's under massive scrutiny at the moment. Like, he's being investigated by the FBI, I think, and they found tremendous evidence of treason. And he was like trying to flush secret documents down the toilet and stuff.
Very likely he's gonna go to prison.
They will not let him run again. Where's she off? Look, she's headed into town. Lukiel, yeah, I've seen that NPC mod. I would probably wear a skirt if I could be bothered. I mostly wear like shorts and sweatpants. But like you say, without pockets, I mean... Unless you're just feeling like dressing up. Literally. She's off to the beach. Come here, you beach. Ah, I've already given her 2 gifts. Well, we can take Gabe to the movies. Do that. What's this? Andy Sella. Andy Sella. I'm looking to have a cellar built.
Under my house. That's not Andy's voice.
Can anyone help? Help Andy make a cellar. Because he's a nice fella. Add wood to Andy's chest. Add hardwood to Andy's chest. Add stone. And iron. Probably got all this stuff on the farm. So that'll be an easy one to do. Hadley, having done every other special order quest, probably only has the Stardew Valley expanded ones to do. They say Americans are not a smart bunch, but I think most of us are kept in the dark about a lot of stuff. Some countries have really good education systems, though. I think the gun problem is probably the biggest problem for Americans, really.
We have forgotten to buy movie tickets.
You'll become a ghost jelly like me, yeah. He infamously went in there and never came back. You got, is that a movie called? You got Lovely Bones by Andy. Oh god.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't like thinking about that movie or that book. Really disturbs me.
Really upset by that. I feel like it's important to understand those type of stories, but seriously, if you don't want to be deeply uncomfortable for the rest of your life, don't have anything to do with the Lovely Bones story. Oh, the ramifications of that recently were fascinating. Like, the author was raped. I shouldn't just jump into the R word like that. Trigger warning. Sorry about that, folks. The author was attacked, and the person she identified as the attacker actually turned out to be innocent many, many years later. Like, something crazy, like 20 years, 30 years later, it was proven he was innocent. Wrong person. That was awful. Did I buy a movie tickets? I did. And I was like, maybe give him some money for all the book royalties. You know? I'm not saying that you shouldn't have wrote a book, but hey, help a guy out. But then again, it might just still be up in the air for her, you know? Can we take Silly? You cannot invite Silly to the movies. No! You don't feel like going to the movies again just yet. Oh, you can only go once a week, can't you? Forgot about that. Oh, a lot of stuff about Lovely Bones just makes you feel really uncomfortable. Can one get to the Aurora Vineyard? Yeah, Aurora Vineyard is up and running. We have a honey farm over there now. One of the portals goes there. Yep. Okay, so we can't give them gifts and we can't take them to the movies. We're kind of all caked out this week then. Maybe we'll just focus on Sophia's quest and building Andy's cellar in the meantime. Yeah, it was overturned many, many years later. It was quite shocking. I mean, who knows if the court says that and the evidence has been found, then you kind of got to go with it. I think maybe it's kind of understandable the author would be apprehensive about being involved in that situation. But, wow, imagine that. God, after watching the film, I read one chapter of the book and noped out. I was like, no! Wish I hadn't read that. Reading. It's a curse. I actually really love reading. If I was going to recommend a book series to all of you, it would be the Mortal Engines book series by... Is it Philip Pullman? Look into the Mortal Engines book series. Amazing. The film they tried to make of it was really wanky and portrayed the characters incorrectly. They got like the physical elements of like the way the cities look kind of right. But apart from that, they kind of portrayed every character incorrectly. Like, it's a big irk for me, but like the main character, well, one of the main characters, Hester Shaw of the Mortal Engine series, has a massive disfiguring scar on her face. She was basically struck right in the face with a sword, diagonally down her face, and her face is hideously deformed as a result. And but the rest of her, she's a badass kind of killer assassin type. I imagine she's quite athletic. Despite that, she has red hair. She's described as almost like looking like somebody whose appearance is being seen in a broken mirror. And when they made the film about it, the director, in his infinite wisdom, said, well, we have to make it believable that Tom fancies her. So she's got like the tiniest chin scar imaginable. Like a tiny scar on her face. She doesn't come across as tough or domineering at all. I was like, what a complete... That the whole point is that he loves her despite her injuries. Way to miss the point. It's like, oh, she's got to be lovable. It's like, if you want to look up the character of Hester Shore and see all the fan art interpretations and illustrations of her, then look at the movie version of Hester Shore. You're going to see what I'm talking about. At some point, somebody grabs her face and goes, "Look at this hideous monster." I nearly wet myself laughing. I was like, you can't do the exact line from the book when she only has a slight scar on her face and have somebody say she's hideous. Because in the book, it has weight when people call her hideous. Because she is. Oh, I have such beef with that film. My favorite book series. No, Mortal Engines is the series. The first book is called Mortal Engines, I believe. Predator is also known as the Predator Cities series. The director was quite young. Yeah, and it was his first movie. He was like Peter Jackson's understudy. He had the visual skills, but just didn't have the people skills. It's kind of the way it played out, in my opinion. Like, I imagine her having like this rocking athletic body, right? And being like a complete action badass who kicks the crap out of people. And like Tom is meant to be like this meager guy who works in a museum in London, which is on wheels. When they end up together, he falls in love with her. I just imagine her being like, you know, like the dominant, powerful one in the relationship, and him falling in love with her because of who she is. And it doesn't matter that she's disfigured because of the sword injury. And one of the more beautiful things in the story is that someone who is related to her is in the story, but they don't know they're related. But when they finally meet one another, they're like mirror versions of one another. She's like the shattered mirror version of the person that she runs into. Nothing like that happens in the film. The actress that they cast to play her relative in the film doesn't look anything like her. Like, I would have hired twins. And because she's so disfigured, you wouldn't have known that they were related to one another until they were next to one another. It's like he didn't even read the book. He like watched some TikToks or something. I don't know. Really annoyed me. It's always these privileged people that get into these positions and make movies. I would make a banger of a Mortal Engines film. Question is, would they allow me to put tons of sex in it? I don't know. Put that down there. Gotta stop auto sorting my inventory. It is ruining my life. There we go. Sell some truffles. If you use Super Chat or donate using Streamlabs, you can become an animal on any farm that I'm currently playing on. Just like Zibbe the pig here. I always have to remind people of that, just in case you want to be forever remembered on Hadley's farm. There are animals available. I believe this one is Becca, who was here earlier. Can't remember what her nickname is on YouTube. Sass is poor. Yes! This is the one we named after Sass when they became a member. Sass is poor. This cow here. This rather unhappy cow. It's my equivalent of the way that Twitch girls write on themselves if you donate. Instead, you get to be a pig in my version. Which is kind of ironic because you're a bit of a pig if you want your name on a woman's body, I think. No, I'm not gonna stick with that opinion. I think it's actually harmless. I want my name written on your flesh. So much maple syrup. Oh my god. I'm still poor. What's a very fitting name for that animal then? Alright, let's gather the resources for Andy. Sell some of this lovely stuff. Why you sending me a 20? You don't need to send me money. Do you think I am a stripper? Super Chat is about interaction. Like Super Chat, you could spend like $1. You don't need to spend 20 bucks. You could use Ko-fi if you wanted to donate a bigger amount, because then you know if something like artwork or like comes onto the channel, like a new end card or a character design or something like that, you know that you've helped fund that. Because that's basically what I do with most of the proceeds that come to the channel. I basically put it back into the channel. I buy equipment, I buy artwork. Like, most of the character portraits I have were funded through the channel, basically. That's what I do with donations. What do we need for Andy?
He wants a lot of wood and he wants a lot of hardwood. We have it.
I think we have the hardwood. We don't have the wood, but the wood's easy to get. We can smash some wood out. What about stone?
More than enough stone. And iron bars as well.
Because he needs to build a cage for his victims.
Yes, and we have the iron bars too. Away we go!
If I get that fixed salary, I'll donate to both. Don't have to worry about it, Sass. It's not something people have to do. I mean, I run a YouTube channel, so a lot of the revenue comes from watching. I mean, it's great if people want to donate on streams and support on Ko-fi, but a lot of it comes from watching. If I was a Twitch streamer, it would be really important. It would be more important, and I'm planning on getting on Twitch in the future. It's like Twitch streams are run on donations, you know.
Twitch streamers need that. But on Twitch, you could just eat a Prime sub at your favorite streamer or whoever it is you want to help, and not have to spend a dime if you have a Amazon Prime. So that's better. I always give mine to Lovely Phoenix at the moment. Why don't you drop this off?
Right? Do I give it directly to Andy? No, it's the chest up there.
Who's that?
Hello, Stevie. Stevie, my cat, is here. Hi. Alright, we just need the wood now. Let's go do some late night wooding. One of the booths at the festival had a bunch of cool rocks, and I didn't buy any. You went to a oh yeah, you went to a festival, didn't you? Where they had a Trump 2024 booth. I love collecting tumbled and polished stones. That's a cool hobby. Stevie is a black cat with little white toes and a little white bib. He's almost the spit of his mother, who was very similar and had a little white dot on her nose. He's gorgeous. You can see my cats on my Instagram, which I believe is linked on the YouTube. Give that wood to Andy. Sweaty Woody. Oh, I haven't brought the axe with me. Oh, damn. I'm all adventure equipment geared up at the moment. I guess I can switch off adventure gear at the moment because I don't need to do any adventuring. Go back to farmer gear. Can put our slingshots away. We probably keep the sword and the diamond wand on us though. Get fishing rod, hoe. Get our... We can put our adventurer food away as well. Go back to default farm style. Get our coffee up here instead. One of my favorite songs in Stardew is Professor Snail's Museum. What is the probability of getting a tuxedo cat? I don't know. Cat tax picks in the disc. I'm not sure where you be there. And the Trumpies were not happy about that. Trump booth was surrounded by the witchy booth and some THC drink. I swear just angry, hateful people like Trump, you know? They just want a good argument. They're just not happy. What a waste of time caring about that. Like, he did nothing for the people that support him. He didn't improve their quality of life. They're just like the grumpy uncle at the table that can't let it go. Right, so what are we up to in here? I was checking on these. We've got another a day or 2 days before we get our fairy stones for Sophia. Get her fairy garden going. Let's head to Bobo's. Well, like, I have 2 brothers, and they came from the same mum. Stevie looks almost exactly like his mum, but Pickles is very small, very petite, has very long hair, and has a permanent kitten mew, despite being an adult, and is the wildest, most unorthodox cat I've ever met. He sleeps with his legs in the air. He's not afraid of anything except fireworks, I think. Loud bangs. He did not like it when people used to come out and clap for the NHS. Did not like that. I think it traumatized him. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Really do using automate, but Hadley refuses to use automate. He's too old school. Wonder if Haley would like anything from here. Oh, we got Haley's favorite boxes here. We keep it there's like 104 sunflowers in here. Your puppy thinks she's people. You got a puppy? I said that pictures are of them are on my Instagram, okay? Stop being lazy and look at the Instagram. Plus, I do frequently drop pictures of them on the Discord. Just gotta keep your eyes peeled. Right, we're off for wood today. We're out to get fat wood. UK based. Why are you surprised?
Why? Because most of the time I sound like this? Stop stealing my voice, Turin.
Shut up. My ginger cats were all very intelligent, so I disagree with you on that one. Aha! We have a whole load of fairy rose pick up for the end of the month. We can use these as well, I guess we don't really need anything more than the prismatic shards I'm carrying around. So they'll produce in 3 days, so we will get another fairy rose crop. Ordinary honey there. I love the honey farm. It's turned out so nice. I was thinking about putting I saw somebody put like a fence in here before that looked quite nice on the SVE Discord. I think it looks okay like it is. I love the H in the middle. Just stick those in there. Fairy rose honey. And a battery. For her pleasure. Or his pleasure. Yeah, the honey farm turned out really nice. The honey farm looks sweet. It's a good pun. I gotta turn that regrow bushes thing off. Because the bushes keep coming back. It looks so nice. I love it. So simplistic. What did we come here for? Oh yeah, we're going to get wood. think you might be prejudiced towards ginger cats, Ren. Do you forget Garfield, the legendary? Or Heathcliff? Can't get through there. Unless we cheat. How quick Hadley takes the tree out. It's ridiculous. Karen like takes all day. The speed of the chopping. This man can demolish this forest in a day. No one is more Chadley than Hadley. I mean, so what I was saying about channel revenue is like, we do get by largely on views, but I have been doing live streaming a lot lately because of burnout and because I really like live streaming. So yeah, donations on live streams will actually help the channel quite a bit, now that I think about it. We do enough live streaming on YouTube that it is actually very helpful, now that I think about it. Even though my burnout does seem to be subsiding, as I have been enjoying recording stuff for videos lately, particularly with Karen. Okay, have we deforested this place enough yet? Yes. Let's get some more of those so we have some for the farm.
Deadly.
Most orange cats are male and calico cats almost always female. Garfield has stolen brain cells from his fellow ginger cats, which is why I loved Garfield when I was a kid. I was always watching it. I had a tape, a bunch of recorded Garfield shows. Don't know why, just really liked it. And the first cat I ever had, I called Garfield as well. He was a ginger cat. Some wild Garfield surrealist videos out there in the world. I saw some long documentary type video about all of the memes around Garfield. Man, that was an eye-opener. Did not know there were that many Garfield memes. Right, we can build Andy's cellar now, so you can has a place to stash his victims. Cats are great. They just like mind their own business. Look after themselves. Here, Andy, would you like these mushrooms? You like them. I'm not trying to give him a gift.
Intercept forest is pretty this time of the season. It's one of the reasons I chose to live out here, cultivating my land.
I want a ginger cat and a black cat. I want them to be best friends. Well, you can't control everything. Cats are people too. Garfield has an eldritch horror. Yeah, that kind of stuff. No, we're done. Oh no, we're not done. It needs more hardwood. Oh, I gotta go get some hardwood. Time to utilize the new secret woods. The Garfield movie had Jennifer Love Huge Tits in it. That's her nickname. I didn't think her tits are that huge, but everybody calls her that. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Oh my god. What a mess. Any chance we don't come here often? Hadley will make short work of this. Gotta give him the hardwood. We're 15 pieces of hardwood short. Oh, what the hell? So that was a cutscene then. Absolutely demolished that stump. Get off me, slime boys. We didn't have any bombs with us. A bomb would have been handy though. Mushroom colony. It's a new forageable from SVE. Dropped a photo of your boys in the Discord. Enough? Yep. Back to Andy Pandies. Wonder how much we have to increase our friendship by. Probably 2 hearts for whatever the first part of the quest is, I imagine. Get them all to 2 hearts, see what happens. Hey Andy, we're back. Andy's now clean house. Dunsky. Quite a big payout as well. I'm not sure how long it takes to see that happen, but that should be a big increase in friendship with Andy. Trying to befriend the crows. Apparently crows are very intelligent, aren't they? Very smart. Look for some shiny things where you feed them. Where? Day or 2? Wood in the hood, steel in the wheel. Get these Galdoran stones in there. Shame I didn't grow anything this season. I think I had fairy roses in there earlier. Oh, they give you shiny stuff. That's what you mean. Crows will give you things. They'll pay you for your help. George's birthday. Who cares?
I'm a crow. You sound more like a parrot.
They'll attack people that bother you.
Get away from my human.
Get this row out of here. Oh, she made pancakes for us. Here, honey, have the pancakes back. Hello, child that will never grow up.
Help me, Father.
No. Clint the blacksmith sends us gold. Thank you, Clint. Everyone's in on this rainy day. We have Sophia's one left to do now. The final step. Is it called the final step? Increase your, it's only silly we need to encourage friend. To get close to silly in order to silly trust. It's only really silly that's important. Well, we can't do anything else. We could go talk to him. That'll get us friendship points. We'll go and do that. What is this? 11 hours. So we'll be able to pick those fairy stones up today. Let's go talk to Silly. I do not like Clint. Wow. No one's ever said that before. It's a highly original fort that you've had there. Clint Duff be bad. Think he's worse than Shane. Yeah, he's up there. I just find it hilarious how he's single but not marriageable as well. Like he in Certain Ape was like, I'm gonna lean into this.
Well, hello there. The valley is in good hands with a revered adventurer like Marlon at the helm.
Yeah, don't mention us. Oh hi, I'm busy. That means buzz off. Yeah, Cassandra's rude. I don't like Cassandra. Met her before. Hi, Silly. What are you doing? Contemplating drowning yourself? What's going on?
Silly happy to see Hadley. Someone Silly can play with.
Right. Can we give you a gift yet? No. Where are the siblings? Clint is an incel. It's pretty much his life. Gabriel is in his room and doesn't seem to go out all that much, and we can't talk to him.
Come out of there!
There's a map with pictures of monsters pinned up on the top of it. Probably find Zinnia a lot easier. Where is she? Oh, apparently the game doesn't know where she is.
My child. My childbearing hips are throbbing.
Chantarelle. Oh, look at Leo. He's wearing a little waterproof jacket over there. I don't know if it's a good idea for a child to live in a tree. Seems irresponsible. Oh, look how cute he looks. Looks like he's going to get killed by a killer clown any minute. He's just like Linus. It's like Linus' son. Just strangling that parrot there, don't worry.
Yes.
You wouldn't need a very powerful computer to do it. Probably might get away with it on a pretty low end setup. Oh no, no thank you. A boring Maru cutscene. How are you two doing? Hello, Demetrius the scientist, all dressed up. Choking with chickens, are you two? That wasn't a chicken, that was a parrot. Oh, we could just sleep to speed up the days. Why not? Haley won't like it, but, you know. Can always fill her with cake. Oh, did I give her a topaz? Oh, I missed out on that quest.
Tried to keep the artificial alive.
Well, good luck with that, Willie. I think we might skip some days. Because if it's just a pure friendship increase, it's not... I don't know, we can talk to him every day, so... Sleep, talk, that'll keep the points flowing. Or, we could just do the sensible thing, which isn't boring, and just move the friendship points up a bit quick. Yeah, you know, there's a reason we have this mod. Let's get him at 2 hearts. See if that sorts it out. Because it probably will. That's a better idea. That's how you explore mods when you're streaming. We won't cheat with the siblings unless we need to. Just brandish your sword at your wife. Why not? That's what you normally do. Hello, son. Still got time on Sophia's thing, so we'll have the fairy rose stone tomorrow. I think Lovely Phoenix handed out like 13 gifts last month, and it was hilarious because I was like, none of these people are going to renew them, and then it was like 13, but 200% of memberships have ended. I was just like, God damn it. Well, I knew that was going to happen. They only gave me 3! Oh, back to the Junimo Woods. I should have known that was going to happen. That was dumb. Back to the Junimo Woods. Junimo's like, we upped the price, buddy. Spirits Eve Festival. Alright. Could be fun. Out the way, Stevie. No, that cat's called James. That was like one of my last ginger cats. Get out of the way, basic fertilizer. Nobody loves you. Or you, Iridium. You're useful, but we have no time for you. There we go, free. Ah, bought the wrong goddamn thing. Give me that. There we go. Let's finish this quest. Oh, look, there's a ring up there. Tantalizing ring. I have no idea what you're on about with this raiding malarkey, but you do you. Alright, we gotta drop some stuff off for Sophia then. It's the fastest way to Sophia's. I think we got a ride. I would like to see your mum. Those are the words to that horse flute, just in case you didn't know. Stardew Valley Secrets. Concerned Ape told me that one. What the fuck? I think that was a catch event or something. Turin, give me your... I don't own any land. Can't give you any. Unless you're talking about actual Turin in Italy, and I definitely do not own that. did you make for dinner? Food. Oh, a cutscene. A depressing Sophia cutscene, no doubt.
Hey, you seem a bit out of it. Is everything okay, boo?
Sorry, I'm just trailing off in foot.
You said the doctor prescribed you new medicine? Is it helping with...
Sophia has depression. And pink hair.
Spaghetti and mean balls, Hex. What? It's me just walking at Hadley like, da 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 da.
Don't get me involved. What are you two fine ladies doing on a cliff?
How's that guy?
That's Farmer Hadley.
That's Hadley, the new farm I told you about.
Nice to meet you, Hadley. I'm Scarlet, a friend of this dark. Getting into the farming business. It's tough work. What do you mean getting into the farming business? We're like a pro. Are you getting into the farming business? Grambleton is kind of far away. We can go to the Grambleton suburbs once we've got enough hearts with Sophia. It's kind of why we're doing it. Hexus, stop ban me. I didn't do... Oh god. Hexus, what's going on? You taking people out? Sort them out. I'm staying out of that. There's some sort of fight going on in chat. I don't know what's going on. Mod discretion. I might do soup. Soup! Good soup. You haven't banned anyone. Well, I don't care. You're a mod. You can ban who you like. Wardog just randomly banned somebody on Twitch once because by accident. Just tying people out. Killing people willy-nilly once when we were on Twitch. It was kind of funny. No, I heard nothing. Meanwhile, we're on the serious topic of the depression in Stardew Valley Expanded. She's out of here. The Grambleton Fields. Yeah, Grambleton Fields is nice. I like that. Sophia's still here though, because... Oh no, it's by here we need to drop her stuff off. We don't actually need to see her. Oh, did I need 10? And I only made 5? No. No. It's the world that's wrong, not me. Damn it! Well, we got plenty of fairy rose, so we'll just go pick it up. Here, would you like a fairy stone? I heard you like these. She has a lot of feelings.
Sophia is cute and woo.
Right, need to grab some fairy rose. Finish this off. I remember a specific person who shall not be named that got banned. Who's that? Was it... I can't remember. Oh, wasn't it Weeb or something? He just became too thirsty and had to be banned. Which was a shame because he was hilarious and very good at drawing like what had happened on every stream. We should probably bring him back, but he got a little creepy. I don't know. He was alright, he just got a little too creepy, didn't he? Sophia's got a lot of mental health issues. She's got a tortured past. It's quite engaging if you like that stuff. I haven't heard Dadley say a woo. That was me saying a woo. But yeah, he does say a woo. He doesn't really know what it means though. Where are we going? Oh yeah. To the vineyard. Have we done that quest? Like, how many hearts did we need? We're going to see if anything changes when we go up to see Silly next. But we need some fairy roses. We need 5 more. That is 4. No, that is 5. I've got them. To the Tut Vineyard we go. Let's go to Tut Vineyard. Put brew on, will ya? That Sophia's right bonny, ain't she? Right bonny, our kid. There we go, problemo solved. Oh, we can crack these geodes over here, actually. Hadley's form of automate down here. Very satisfying noise. You need 8 hearts for Silly to finish the quest. Oh, okay. We'll just bump him up to 8 then. Thanks for that. It's a progressive mod. It integrates with what you're doing, basically. We'll bump him up to 8 after we set the low tech. Oh, we must have run out of hay. They seem pissed. Yep. It would seem like we've run out of hay. Hay now. We've run out of hay now. Here's my scythe. Scythe in here? Yes, we left it behind. No, we need that. I need that for my body. Marnie should be at her shop. She better be. They will not eat what's growing by here, so we'll get rid of that. I didn't want it on that side anyway. Let's go buy some hay now. Then we'll go to Sophia. Hey now, you're a hay now. Get your hay on. Go hay. I watched some very nostalgic movies recently. I watched The Lost Boys and I watched The Breakfast Club. Very 80s stuff. And I was like, this era of film was great. No, we don't want an animal. Give me a bunch of hay now. Get your hay on. Get hayed. All that glitters is hay. Only shooting hay. The real villain of Stardew Valley. Marnie and her infinite hay supply. I watched The Graduate. Yep, of course. That's an OG classic, isn't it? Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. What's this tree awkwardly doing growing here? Is there a paving stone missing? Put the hay in here, right? Yeah, you can. Piece of brick path missing. And a fire perpetually going on in one of the guest houses. They are very pissed. Oosh, that's a lot of eggs. A lot of golden eggs as well. Was that the monkeys? Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. You know what? I don't actually remember. No, what? Simon and Garfunkel. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Was the sound of silence. Something, something, maybe more. Yeah, they did Hello Darkness. A film about having sex with an older woman. Spoilers, it's good to do that. I was once briefly involved with a Canadian novelist who shall remain unnamed. And by briefly involved, I mean we spoke a few times. And I imagined the rest.
Go out with older people. It's not a bad idea. Just maybe don't be like 20 and go out with a 50-year-old. Be like 30 and go out with an older person. Then it's a safer idea, because you're definitely an adult.
I've come to talk with you again, 'cause there's something softly creeping. Weed on my sheets while I was sleeping. Let's go see. Let's bump him up to 8 and see what happens. Let's get back on side with this. So it's a long ass quest then if you have to get him up to 8. Is that 8? Simon Garfunkel, beautiful music though. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. It's a sleep paralysis demon. Huh? Don't summon them.
What do you want?
Isaac. He's grumpy. Hello, Gabriel.
Oh, sorry, I can't really talk right now. I'm kind of in the middle of some important research.
Well, we got 8 hearts for Silly. Nothing happened.
Zinnia say they going to leave Silly for a festival tomorrow. Silly don't like being alone.
Maybe it'll happen tomorrow now that we have 8 hearts with him. We need to drop off that fairy dust as well. One of my old friends had a massive physical movie collection, and a lot of those movies were like 80s and 90s movies. He loved that era. Just had films like Point Break, and I don't know what it was. People get really nostalgic about the 80s, but it was a fantastic time for movies. So many films that got made in that time period will just not get made today. The cinema is so different now. I think that kind of quality that we get in storytelling is found in TV shows now. Like streaming shows tend to have like the deeper stories, like Stranger Things is a perfect example of that. But like it's really just the big popcorn movies that we see in the cinema now. David Bowie, love that guy. Felt really sad when he died.
David Bowie. My
brother-in-law does an amazing impression. He's like, "Go to your room, Sarah." I can't really do it. I have no idea what you're saying there, Hexus. Coco Kajube is the Beatles. I'm the Walrus, and Coco Kachu. Is it Coco? That's too. I'm confused. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. Let's get this in there. Job done. Fairy garden. 35 grand. Thank you, Sophia. Perhaps the silly stuff will trigger now that we have him at 8 hearts tomorrow. Usually it's always a tomorrow thing. Failing that, we might need to exit and enter the save file. David Bowie was everyone's boyfriend. Dancing in the street. Everyone around the world dancing in the street. That music video is so awkward. Him and like chap from the Rolling Stones just jigging around in the streets. Like, it was hilarious. His son made the Warcraft movie, which I think was really good and highly underrated, and an amazing love letter to Warcraft fans. And I think people were way too picky about it. I thought it was great. I don't know why that had such a... It was received really well in Europe. Americans didn't like it for some reason. But then again, you know, who cares? Blizzard. Screw Blizzard. Evil company. The no backing track version? No, I haven't. I bet that is funny. It's already funny as it is. Hello, dear. She's ready to have some fun. Yeah, the Warcraft film was really good. I had no problems with it. I really liked Corona. She was like hot as hell. But yeah, you know, nothing patronizing about her character at all. She was really well done. I think it did a lot of things that had not been seen in fantasy before, while at the same time being very true to the source material. I think it was cool the way that you could just have, like, usually people get really het up about diversity casting in fantasy. Like, people seem to think The Witcher shouldn't have diverse casting, but anybody who knows the actual source material knows that humans aren't actually from the world that The Witcher is set in. They sort of teleported there, so they could be from anywhere and any race. But in Warcraft, you absolutely can have loads of different kinds of human, like different types of human characters, like black, white. Doesn't matter. It's the perfect fantasy background for it. I feel like they should have done more. It would have been interesting seeing that going forward. I liked Warcraft back in the day when I played it. I feel like the recipe never changed though, and they just sell you the same game over and over now. Although this new flight system with the dragon people does look pretty good in the new expansion. That does look like, legitimately does look like fun. But MMOs, can't commit to them, they just suck your life away. Even if it's like a lovely casual one like Terra Online, with really hot female characters, it will take up all of your time. That actually shut down recently. Really sad. I saw a clip of a huge server full of people all cheering and waving and dancing as it took its final breaths and ended. It's like, oh, imagine being there when the servers go off. For the game you love. That is sad. But it's happened to lots of people. Right. Will anything happen when we go outside? Yes.
Hadley, hi! Silly wanted to see you.
Hi, farmer! What are your barn animals doing? It's like they're having a disco down. Silly, wrong voice.
Silly seemed very energetic when I was getting ready this morning. I'm not sure why you did, but I think it worked.
We cheated.
Silly seems to like you a lot, Hadley.
Silly thinking ready to meet the town! And kill them.
What did Silly say? Really, that's amazing.
But Silly don't want to do unless Silly's best friend's by Silly's side. Zinnia, Farmer, and Gabriel.
Oh, you really like Gabe now, don't you, Silly? And I'm glad.
Genshin Impact does look like a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go and tell Gabe and tell everyone to gather at the town plaza when you're ready. We'll do it on a beautiful sunny day before dark. come to the town when you're ready.
Silly excited. Thank you, farmer.
They just kill him. They just crucify him. It's horrible. It's like the twist of this mod. Just watch the townsfolk tear him apart. Sounds like if we go into the town in the evening, everything will kick off. I think my criticism here, for a mod that's supposed to extend the Adventurers Guild, I haven't really done any adventuring, aside from killing 20 slimes. Although there was that big grindy part where you had to kill a lot of slimes to get... And there was some sort of like Deus Ex Machina involved element where like the slimes were okay even though... It's not auto-feeding them? They're still pissed. So there was that grindy element when you did have to kill a lot of slimes, so fair play. To make ingredients. Oh, you had to grow starfruit as well. Leave that maple syrup there so it queues up with the rest. What I wanted to do was stick grass starter into the fences so it would grow out over here, but I think I'll worry about that another time. They do munch up the grass starter like crazy. Do you have silo? Yeah, I do. We'll better clean up this crop field while we're at it. Damn it. Hadley's deadly axe. I'm gonna sell this stuff because I don't care about it. Oh, there's a bit of hay down there as well.
Hey now, you missed the hay now.
Oh, I got the cinema tickets. I'll be able to take one of the siblings again. I use double paths to stop the trees from growing rather than... Will that work? If it's like a double path outline, the trees won't spread. I've got it set up just right though, so I'd probably have to take the trees back one line on this side to stop that from happening. It's not that big of a problem, to be honest. Gives you a bit of wood. Visit the town plaza on a sunny day before 8 PM. Oh, okay. We can go there now, I guess. Let's see what happened. I wanted to decorate the bus stop as well. I've seen people decorate their bus stops really nicely. So I think I need to do it at some point. Maybe on Hadley's main vanilla save file, though. The sacred save file. Oh, it's a festival day, so we can't do it today. I guess we'll take a look at the Spirit's Eve festival later today. I don't think Hadley still hasn't fixed up Grandpa's shed yet. Ah, look, a cutscene. Was I going to do a video on this? I don't remember. If I was going to do an updated Grandpa video. Very useful building. More so with Automate, I feel. Because having to remember to run down there and tend to that greenhouse could get a bit taxing. I'm just going to quickly go to the little Turin room. I'll be right back.
I returned.
Okay, what were we doing? Gonna go to the festival, and then tomorrow we were gonna see the silly event.
The silly event.
I haven't farmed my ancient fruit in ages. It's always a good bit of cash. What's that growing here? Oh, new ancient fruit. Now this I do like to use the scythe for. Tend to miss him otherwise. Nice hole there. All purple. Yeah, I don't use the tractor mod on Hadley. He's very vanilla. The most he's got is like automatic gates and automatic barn doors, and this little clothing mod that gives him a backpack. And I just picked those up when I didn't want to. Right, tomorrow we can harvest all the plants before winter hits. So that's something that needs to be done. Let's just speed up time to go to the Halloween event, I think. Or is it 10 p.m? I think it starts. Let's go. Boom, boom. Why are they keeping those monsters locked up? They should be free. Monsters are imported from the Grampleton Adventurers Guild. Wish I could keep them here and study them closer. Nice that they get to come along. Robin Hood Leah. Always a good one. Caroline, dressed up as a dancer. I love these ones. My favorite one will always be Gus. I don't know actually. I think Kent is... No, Clint is pretty close with the Iron Man one. Sandy looking fine. Lewis is the sheriff. Cruella DeVille on Olivia. Yeah, apparently if you plant grass in winter, you'll get explosive growth. So I'm gonna try that out. Emily looking grand. Is this a variation? This looks like the standard one. Might not be because I can see what's his name over there. Oh my! I seem to have slipped through these bushes very easily. This does appear to be the normal one. Plague Dr. Harvey there. Jeepers creepers. You walk past the scary pillages only to find a fake treasure chest. Clappergale over here. Hello. That costume is not great. If we go steal the ill-gotten gains. Leo is already here. Why hasn't he taken it? Grew up exploring lush jungle mazes. This one was too easy. Oh, that's a nice touch. I don't need the stuff in the chest. It's yours. Wow, Leo, you rock. Who's this by here? Sam? Mad scientist Jeepers. That is a good costume. What are you wearing? You're just a member of the Beatles. Damn, those were some good costumes. Based Leo. Why is there no pumpkin ale? Shut up, Shane. The world wasn't made for you. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see the silly stuff. At least we got to talk to those two. Adulting sucks. I don't know. I don't agree. You can buy yourself whatever you want, mainly. Except maybe really expensive cars, but then who needs an expensive car? They're dumb. Cars all do the same thing. Who cares if they're a little bit faster and look fancy? It's a mugs game. You're like, when I was a kid, I had to beg and cry to get those sweets I really like. Oh shit, now I can just buy a bumper bag of them. Oh, I only got to go to the cinema every now and then. Oh, now I can go whenever I want. Oh, now I can have a massive Lego collection and nobody can stop me. I'm in charge. The sucky parts of adulting are repetitively grinding a job that you don't like just to keep a roof over your head. So you need to find a workaround for that. Working at home, breaking the law, stuff like that. Breaking the law. You can buy yourself whatever you want. That is one good thing. I mean, poverty makes that harder. But it's like, don't have to worry about getting pizza when you want pizza. You decide when you get pizza. You can fulfill your childhood dreams. I definitely prefer being adult to being a child. Although, when I did have really repetitive jobs that like really broke my mind, I was like, this is terrible. But then that is something the poor people suffer with mainly. If you can stay in education your entire life, get a really good PhD, for example, ride the train all the way, maybe then you can get a good job that doesn't feel grindy. Hide in education. Just like SAS is doing, I believe. Well, that's essentially what I'm doing. Building freelance skills. A lot of people do that. Many different revenue streams. Like, I want to do Twitch. I want to do voice acting. You know, stuff like that. Gotta build it up, though. Right, so today... it should just trigger immediately if we go into town, I believe. Do not recommend... well, the academic grind is soul-crushing. This is interesting. Here we go. Why are we here? What's going on?
What's going on? Well, Hadley, it's time. I hope this goes well.
Don't think I read that right.
You okay, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm a fine. Gulp.
It's okay. Me and Hadley will do all the talking if you want. I know you don't like public speaking.
Thanks, Zinnia. Thank you.
Is someone gonna tell us what's going on?
Hi, everyone. Sorry to keep you all waiting. That's Hamish McTackleberry's voice. I am now Zinnia.
Get out of here.
I gathered you all here today because the Adventurers Guild has something to share with you all.
And what is it? Are you taking up lots of our time, Zinnia, you freaking Zuma?
I'm sorry, Mayor. I know that it might seem pretty strange that all these new Pelican Town residents are up here making announcements, but I really appreciate everyone coming out here today. Truth is, we'd like you to meet someone.
I hope it's
a new kid. My brother in the Adventurers Guild, new monster research wing, has been hard at work trying to find a way to stop the threatening slime monsters from attacking and hurting human civilians.
disgusting creatures.
Good work, kid. Those pesky creatures need to go. But, we may not have... No. What you may not have known is that,
Actually, I found some past information about the slimes, and I think it's really important to share.
Gabe could do it. Let him do it.
It's okay, sis. I think I could do this. You see, everyone? Slimes and humans once lived together in harmony. They were able to understand humans, and humans could understand them back. They entrusted humans with their prized slime heart item, an item made by their species through cultivating the ground with their slimy exteriors. The slime heart was able to heal any wound and any disease. Impossible. Humans got greedy, like they always do, though. They wanted the slime heart so bad that they invaded the slime territory and wiped out most of their population to get their hands on it.
Horrible!
Things have been bad with the slimes ever since.
That's a nice story, but what exactly are we supposed to do?
Well, everyone, I think it's about time we revealed our guest.
Who could it be? Whose voice was that? I don't know.
Okay, silly. Get out of the box.
Everyone, this is Silly the Slime.
Hello! Deaf to humans!
Ah, that's the same voice.
Oh, does it talk?
Yeah, that's why Farmer Hadley is here. Farmer Hadley has been blessed with the ability to talk to Silly. He's going to communicate with Silly what Silly says to you all.
Oh god. Are you sure it isn't dangerous?
Silly isn't dangerous at all. They're a big sweetheart.
Silly want to tell town that Silly's sorry for what slime do to them. For what they are about to do to them. Silly want to be friends with town. Silly hope town understand.
Hadley's repeating all this.
Basically, this slime is like, ooh woo, I'm cute. Silly want human and slime to get along again. And Silly just want to be friends.
Oh, adorable. Of course we forgive you, Silly. Even though you didn't do anything wrong.
Are you sure about this?
I think Silly's just fine.
You're welcome here any time.
I think it's clear.
Help. We'll be shot off into the distance. Well, I'll be darned. This place just keeps getting interesting day by day. Suave Elliot. Awkward Cap Alex.
Hey, Silly, come by if you ever want to play some ball. That's the voice from the Alex sex event.
I could like give you a cute little makeover.
Silly, say thank you. Silly so happy.
They're like, traitor. We will murder him.
Thanks, everyone. We're so happy you accept Silly into our little community.
We forgive humans? They're sorry, yes.
What if they were like, no, we invaded Dawn?
That went amazing, Silly. You did it.
To be fair, when slimes are in the town, they do talk to people like they are normal villagers, so it's probably where the idea came from.
But Silly owe it all to you. Silly actually have one more thing to show.
What is that? That's the slime heart.
Ah, Silly, you grew one just for us.
Silly want to give to farmer. Silly want farmer to grow for whole town.
Grow?
Here, farmer. Silly give you seeds and seed recipe to plant more too.
Slime heart seeds. Okay then. Wow, are those the coveted slime heart seeds? I'm a greedy bastard. Give me some. Hey, Silly, why don't we set up a way to let those seeds be sold at my store? I'm gonna milk you for all you're worth.
Okay, yay?
Don't trust him.
You'll finish the slime research quest line. Slimes will no longer deal damage to other visitors in the mines.
Oh, that's good. That's a hell of a handy thing to have. You unlock the slime heart crop. You can buy seeds from Pierre or craft them yourself with the recipe Silly gave you. Silly will now visit around town.
It's a trap, Silly!
Plant these in any season. What, even winter? Slime heart. A fruit of the slimes that is said to cure any ailment. It's a pretty good piece of food there, and it's worth a lot of money. Should definitely grow some of these. When I see Pierre, it's on site. We can't trust Pierre. He's basically demi Jeff Bezos.
Hey, Hadley. I'm selling some slime heart seeds at the store now directly from Silly. I've got him in the back. I'm milking him.
You're evil, Pierre. Why aren't you telling the shop? Oh, it's too early, isn't it? I'll have to wait. I doubt these grow in winter, right? Because it says any season. I mean, I'll test. I mean, it can only not let me put it in the ground. Let's put Pierre in the ground next. It'd be like the co-op farm. Tons of slimes everywhere, yeah. We should let the slimes free in the town. Simulate the change. It's winter next. Just try it. Yeah, I will. It's only 7 days as well. That seems kind of OP for like how good that fruit is. Does he sell limited amounts? Where are they? No, it's Zinnia seeds. Plant these in spring or summer. Ah! Let's try those as well. Put them in a greenhouse. Very expensive seeds. Yeah, we got 50. If it grows even in winter, that is an incredibly... Doesn't that kind of defeat the point of them saying that it took too long to get the slime heart? Though? So they killed them all? I think that kind of contradicts itself a little bit. I might still be on when you're still back. I mean, like, we're going for a long run today to explore the content. We gotta go harvest all of our plants today. Because winter is coming. These are a nice decoration element that I actually got from the Junimo Woods. So it will be a bit odd, but I think we might have sunflowers in winter around the house. That might look a bit weird. Unless they change seasonally. Someone's knocking on the front door. It's Robin? Oh, she's here about Grandpa's shed. Yeah, you go. Yeah, sure.
If you have a moment, you can watch my inspection process.
This would actually be a good location to grow the slime. Fruit exclusively, actually. Look, up in the greenhouse. All seasons. This could be Hadley's secret moneymaker. I do feel like it's a little broken though, because it's like seems to be worth a lot of money and has incredibly good stats. It's not even cooked or anything. Look at that, how much if you had a ton of that from a crop, incredible piece of food. You can use it as normal food and buff food. With reckless abandon. Human's gonna human. Haters gonna hate. Let's go harvest our fairy rose. Very cozy in Hadley's little vineyard. Very satisfying. Poppity pop. This is retaining soil as well, so we'll have to replace that come spring, because I believe that will transfer all season. Super retaining soil basically only ever needs to be watered once, hence why we don't have any sprinklers out here. Oh, we got no space for this. Oh no! He left your food in the other room.
Well, you better get it then.
That's a lot of fairy rose for Sophia. And anybody who likes fairy rose. You need a separate chest for these. Got 2 roses on the other side. Yeah, I got them. We're all good now. All good in the hood. With Hadley's wood.
Stop him! He's committing a crime.
You mean crime, right?
No, crime. He's doing crimes.
How much are these worth for selling anyway? Oh my god, they sell for quite a lot. Let's sell some of these. Never mind Sophia. Let's keep a bunch of the normal value ones. Here we go. And sunflowers we'll put inside for Haley. Hey Haley, would you like a sunflower, baby?
I love a sunflower.
Okay, I guess we just need to embrace winter now and see if we can plant these seeds outdoors or not. Buy some seeds for the island. Oh yeah, that's right. We can plant it on the island. We don't need to wait for winter. I mean, we could put these in the greenhouse. I want to see if they grow in winter though. So we'll come back to the island. Look how nice Hadley's island farm looks. We haven't picked anything here in a while. It was such a good expansion. I had such a good time streaming this. Really looking forward to being able to do the same thing with Winter Chocolatier. I mean, that one's going to be huge. I'll be streaming that for ages when that comes out. Trying to cover every little thing, trying to make guide videos on it at the same time. I'm going to be so busy when Haunted Chocolatier comes out. It's going to be a big time for this channel. I think we got a lot of spare fairy rose seed in Aurora Vineyard already, in a crate, so we're kind of covered for that. Plus we can easily afford to buy it. And we can only grow it in fall as well, I believe. We've got plenty of bananas and melons in the fridge back on the farm, so I don't really need to save any of that. We'll keep the coffee though, as we do brew coffee here on the island. Hadley's island farm could do with some decorating on the interior. Never spent any time here anymore. If Hadley's farm was automated, he would be making ridiculous money all the time. But he will not do it.
Takes all the fun out of it. It's not how I do it. It's not how I roll. It's only Hadley made it.
I'm gonna keep that fairy rose for Sophia, I think.
Ah, here's a bunch of geodes.
Take those with us. Go see Sophia actually, see if Fairy Rose Garden's gonna trigger yet. I don't think it'll trigger in winter. I remember when I first played the game, I had to wait an entire winter to marry Haley. That sucked. We got married immediately. Spring 3rd, it must have been. Or I don't know, I might have proposed to her and then had to wait the whole winter, I can't remember. Alright, we'll go check out Sophia and then we'll test out these seeds tomorrow. And also find out what... I guess the rest of the content with the Adventures Guild might be tied around the siblings' heart events, if I'm right, if anybody knows. I think Ash knew, if they're still around. Might be too late to see this cutscene with Sophia now, though. Pumpkins! Many pumpkins. I had pumpkin lasagna once, it was great. Yeah, didn't trigger, so either not enough days have gone by or it's too late. Okay, let us embrace winter. Cobbler before you go to bed, sir? That's a lot of moolah. Ooh, the My Time in Sandrock update will be coming soon, so we'll be back in Sandrock with Karen in the future. Do you like a cobbler? Enjoy, she does like cake. And we like her cake. Okay, so the test. It does grow in winter. Well, well. It's the magic fruit that will make you rich and break the game. Grow some by day. Get some fertilizer on it as well. How much we got left? 26. I got two left. Just to put us awkwardly out of balance there. I believe I have some fertilizer down here.
Deluxe fertilizer.
We'll just chuck willy-nilly fertilizer on the others. On this, the ones over by the door, the farmhouse door. We'll give the good stuff. Anyone else like winter in Stardew Valley? I think it gives you a good break. There you go, that's fully covered. Plant these in spring or summer. I'm guessing she must like those plants? I don't really want to take out any ancient fruit for it. I guess I could, who cares? It's not like we're dying for money. Makes you sad? I never really grow flowers. I think I'm going to be growing flowers more on Karen's playthrough. I've actually focused on giving her more of an aesthetic farm. It looks like a lived-in farm rather than doing the kind of robotic, how much money can I make type of approach. And it's really cute, and I don't know, I might show it on this stream. Give you guys a look at Karen's starter farm. Don't know if these mods clash though. I'd have to swap the mod pack around. We'll see what those turn out like by there. Put the rest in there. Actually, I'll delete them just in case I forget about them and I want to uninstall the mod. Can't see any reason to uninstall it at the moment though, it's pretty charming. Can't even get to winter, I see too many mods. What? Heat this in the fridge for good adventuring food. Go away, Clay. It's coffee machines. Why have I got it all the way down here? Put it next to the fridge. That'd be so much easier. Right, let's go to the Adventurers Guild, see what's poppin'. It's Krobus's birthday. Are we friends with Krobus? Yeah, we're buds. Have we done the peace thing with Krobus though? Yeah, Hadley did that. Of course he did. We did a whole stream on that. No, a whole video actually. How has Hadley never formally spoken to Claire? What the hell? Yet he sees her in his spare time. Still a really good buff food. Let's eat that now. It'll be zippy as hell. Some guy from the Adventurers Guild. I think I recognize him. What do you want, kid? Hello. I was thinking I might marry her with Karen. They have similar vibes. And she's marriageable. Because I believe she will be. I heard a lot of people will. I think Flash F just said a lot of people. She might not be. Where are they? I imagine she would be though. A lot of people want her to be marriageable. So I guess they're out and about in the town now. Do not see them on the map. Where are they? We must find them. Ah, there's Zinnia anyway. Didn't get a cutscene. Bit lost as to what to do next. Here, have a prismatic shard. Desert or Ginger Island? Do they go to the desert? I mean, Zinnia's here, so... Ooh. Oh, very depressing Alex cutscene. No thanks. Oh, Linus is up here. I'm already best friends with Silly the Slime, and I feel like we're just connect together as creatures of nature. Nature isn't afraid of showing you her true beauty. The view up here is proof of that. I'm gonna jump. Don't do it, Linus. True beauty. This jagged edge here. It is a really nice summit. They could be on Ginger Island. Although before we saw them on the map down there. Something lit. No, they're not down there. Must be in town somewhere. Stevie, what are you doing? It's gone deathly quiet and started. There's Gabe. Where's Silly?
Silly.
Maybe we should talk to Marlon about taking those erudition goals down. Eh? The what goals? Silly must be running around town somewhere. There's Silly. Hello, Silly. What are you up to, Silly?
The town's so nice and pretty, soft blanket.
So cute. I put a cowboy hat on my tractor. Got yourself a cowboy tractor. Hello, Stevie. You want to come on my lap? Where have you been, huh? You fluffy buffy. Hello, Abigail. Down for some clapping? Well, I'm a bit of a loss now. The only thing I can imagine is we need to maybe go to the Adventurers Guild when Gabriel is actually in there. Or potentially get... It's probably all heart event tied from here. I was expecting more missions, like go out, kill so many of these monsters, maybe meet a special character in the mines or something like that. But then again, all mods are usually growing and adding more content. I think it's very nicely integrated with Stardew Valley Expanded regardless, so if it's your thing. Here he is. He's not giving me any quests, so I'm assuming everything else must be tied to their heart events. You have one heart. Let me have a look at the Nexus page. See what I can uncover. Birthday 7 for summer. Got the gift tastes. What she likes. Enter the Adventurers Guild. Enter the library. There's a lot of heart event stuff for the characters. There's these other characters called Daniel. Daniel is Gabriel and Zinnia's father, Marlon's brother-in-law. He works as a police officer in Zuzu City. After the death of his wife... after viewing Zinnia's 4-heart event, Daniel will sometimes visit the Adventurers Guild. Okay, cool. Who's Daisy? Daisy was Gabriel and Zinnia's mother. Daisy appears in several of Gabriel and Zinnia's heart events. Quest lines. Expanding. Marlon is interested... Right, yep. Slime research. First monster race you and Gabriel will explore in the mines of slimes, the squishy, seemingly cute creatures that can be known, carried and stopped from hurting humans. If you choose to agree with Zinnia during the slime soul cutscene, you have the following quests. Alright, so that's what happened. We did the path. Gabriel's path. What happens in Gabriel's path? Into the sewers to trigger the final cutscene after you've completed the voice's request. Oh, so Gabriel's... Oh, I can see what it is. Gabriel's path is more about slaying monsters. Seems like maybe Gabriel's path is the bad ending. That's interesting. So all of the kind of questing. Oh, so we've kind of, aside from like watching all the heart events, which reveal a lot about the character's background, we've kind of covered everything. It's like kind of romance orientated or friendship orientated. Learning more about the characters. I mean, let's check out their 2 heart events. 2 hearts, we enter the town. For Zinnia. Both town events. Stevie, you are sitting on the mouse. Hello, mozzarella lover. How you doing? A lover of mozzarella. Where's Gabriel? Might be too late to see their cutscenes now, but I can always move the time back. They must have very detailed backgrounds. It's nice that there's two different ways to do the story. One's like the traditional kill everything route. This seems to be the happy ending though. Like, you don't get silly as an NPC if you go the other way. The friendship is magic route. Well, you get a pretty cool crop out of it. So I wonder what are the rewards? If we went the other way then. Oh, you get to marry Gabriel. Well, that's not such a great reward. I believe they were like new items, like a slime dagger or slime sword or something. Maybe they come about through Gabriel's path. Might have to do a little research in case I want to do another stream, because I'm a bit lost at the moment as to what else to do. We took the inadvertently friendly path. Let's see what these... Should we sleep for 7 days? Now, let's get up naturally tomorrow, see if we can see these 2 heart cutscenes. And I think we'll wrap up the stream. Stevie, you must be very hungry. You are just living on this desk. Looking beautiful.
You're beautiful.
It's winter. Oh, they're growing already. Did I not water them? Is that what? Oh god, they're all growing at different speeds. Let me check those heart scene requirements again. Not Wednesdays. Well, we could romance them, but to be honest, I was more interested in the idea of doing more adventuring. It seems like Gabriel's path was the path that would have given you new weapons, sent you on a quest to kill more monsters, but inadvertently potentially had a bad ending. Cool idea to have 2 different paths though. Gives it some replayability. Just up the time here. See if it'll trigger. Ah, here we go. I think it's Gabriel. What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please understand. I was just trying to return home quickly because I have so much work to do.
Gabriel looks flustered.
I promise I wasn't trying to hurt you. I promise. You know my uncle, right? I'm sure he could tell you just how sorry I am.
I really... Why is he panicking so much? Oh, he's worried because you're his Star Guild member. Watch where you're going next time.
It's okay, you really don't need to apologize.
Really? Thank you. I'm so sorry if I seemed awkward. You see, when I was little, I got bullied a lot. I guess I always have that fear within me. One time I accidentally bumped into one of my classmates and, well, my glasses ended up broken. Anyways, I should go. I'm Morris now for some reason. And I burped while I was speaking. How embarrassing. I have to get out of here, Hadley.
It's just a cute little meet and greet. I believe 10 AM is Zinnia. Well, you get a gist of it anyway. I think we're gonna learn some backstory about the two of them, and then potentially have the option to marry them as well. So I'm honestly not all that interested in. Well, that was a fun stream anyway. We did some Stardew Valley expanded things. We saw some cute slime things happen as well. I'll do a little digging to see if there's anything else. I'm sure there were items that I never got to have a go of. Fire slime soul. Frozen slime soul. The sword of the slime. Gabriel created this sword using slime gems and true slime energy. It's a great weapon for cutting through slimes. It's actually really powerful. Like if you enchanted that, that would actually be pretty good. It's quite beefy. I mean, if you weren't using Stardew Valley Expanded and using Tempered Galaxy weapons, that's a pretty beefy sword. Let's have a look at it. So that's from, must be a reward from the Gabriel route. Seems the kind of adventurer I was looking for. Slime container red. Red slime enclosed in a container can be placed as decoration. Seems like his route was the evil route, but it was like we had the pacifist route and like the genocide route. Very sort of Undertale-ish. True slime energy. Raw glowing slime energy in a bottle. No one knows what would happen if it was opened. Well, you can eat it basically. It'll give you a bunch of stats. Slime shirt? Is that unique to the mod or is that in the game? It does look like Gabriel's route would have given you a lot more sort of useful adventure items, but I kind of like the pacifist route. I mean, the reward of the slimes won't attack you anymore is really useful. I mean, if that works everywhere, then that's really handy. You don't have to use the slime ring anymore. I want to test that out, actually. Is it the slime ring? Yeah, take the slime ring off. I have another ring up here. Get our explosive ring instead. Test the theory. We know the ones in the mines won't attack us. I think we'll just keep that sword as a little bit of a trophy. Reminder of what went down. Oh, got a few more things to sell there. Be gone, would you? Right, so let's quickly zip to the mines, and then we'll test to see if slimes everywhere are now passive to us, or if it's just the mines only. So when Flash did it with Shadow People, it was everywhere, as far as I'm aware. Just can't resist digging up wiggly worms whenever I see them. Hello, Alessio. So if we jump to floor 5, there should be slimes down there. Here they are. Oh, no, they are still attacking. What the hell? That's not passive. The hell? They said they were going to be passive. That didn't work. Moida! The explosion is handy as heck, though. That's definitely one of the better rings. I mean, having 10% extra attack damage is great. But I think in reality, if I want to keep the explosion ring. Ah, but that's a glow ring as well, isn't it? Glows attracts items. Yeah, that's the real benefit of that ring. they're supposed to be passive, but maybe it's just lore-wise they're passive. I don't know why they're still able to attack. Oh well. Maybe that just hasn't worked correctly, I'm not sure.
Get off the mouse, Stevie. You cheeky bugger.
Nice outfit on Haley. Hey, hey, hey. God, she's hot. Hadley has some sort of different Stardew Valley. I think he has the OG seasonal outfits. That's why, and I prefer, because the one I'm using on other save files is the slightly cute one. I don't really like the way she looks in that one. The napalm ring is a good ring. I like it. Have a huge chain react. If you use, say, for example, the two-hander, the mallet, and you do the weapon cancellation, do a ton of damage, and it causes chain reaction with the explosion ring as well. It's a really powerful move. They attack regardless of affiliation. Yeah, they said they were supposed to be passive, though. Like there was peace had been made, so that's a little disappointing. Alright, well, that's the end of today's stream. I enjoyed that. I might be looking at the NPC Adventures mod next, so we'll be back with Hadley again. I'm not sure what we're going to be looking at next. I am working on a bunch of videos, so maybe it'll be a video next for me. I want to get back into the swing of making more videos. Vanilla-orientated videos. We talk about things like how to water your crops like a pro and get the most out of your watering can, and the value of coffee and stuff like that. Stuff I haven't really done before. I've only ever sort of looked at a little bit of vanilla. I want to make content like that, bring in a bigger audience, and obviously more weird mod videos. So thanks for coming today, everybody, and thanks for watching, VOD watchers. More Stardew Valley content to come. Maybe we'll get back to the edited videos. Quite a lot of videos for ideas for edited videos to come, so we'll get back to the old Jojo Farm storyline. Hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of your weekend and eat lots of nice snacks. Chat has gone to sleep, as they normally do. They love to fall asleep. I'm out of here.